Internet, Eric here. If you've been watching the channel recently, you know that I've been going through the Rambo franchise, and sadly, it's now coming to an end. Today, I am discussing Rambo Last Blood. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I discuss plot spoilers, specific scenes, what have you. This came out in 2018. Basic plot of this one is we saw the end of Rambo, or Rambo 4, however you want to call it. Rambo's back in Arizona, and he was walking to his father's horse ranch. This one opens up. It's 11 years later. I don't know who he's actually living with. Rambo's father has passed away, obviously. And I don't know if he's living with Rambo's father's business partner, former lover, what have you. But he is living with her and that woman's granddaughter, Gabrielle. What happens is Gabrielle finds out that where her father is. Her father was an abusive husband and a neglectful father, and he took tail, ran to Mexico, and hasn't been seen in a decade at least or something like that. Excuse me, 1 second, please. All right, I'm back. Allergies are driving me nuts lately. Father ran to Mexico, and Gabrielle learns through a friend where her dad is. She she goes to Mexico against her grandmother's and Rambo's wishes, and sadly gets abducted and put into a prostitution ring, which is also a human trafficking ring. Rambo finds out, goes to Mexico, tries to rescue her. The usual Rambo rescue plot. Holy shit. This was the second time I've watched this. I've only seen it the first time when I bought it on DVD. Wow. What a way to end the franchise. First off, Stallone is again fantastic. He's still dealing with his PTSD, but now he has made tunnels under the ranch, I guess for like a fortress of solitude, and to kind of still live in that area of being in tunnels in Vietnam. Anyways, he's so good, still being tortured. He's so good as his protective, I guess you would say, adoptive uncle. He will do anything to find Gabrielle. And this is a Rambo we've never seen before. He's done rescue missions before. He's killed a whole bunch of people before. But now Rambo is looking for someone who is a member of his family. And this is a Rambo that pulls no punches. Gabrielle's friend sold her out. Rambo pulls out his knife and he stabs it in front of her in the table, and to get information, like scares her so much and threatens to kill her if he finds out that the friend is lying. This is a man who finds the person who took Gabrielle to the prostitution ring, takes the butt of his knife, stabs the guy right here to put a hole in him, shoves his thumb in the hole, breaks the collarbone, and starts yanking it out of the hole. This is a man who will do anything to find his niece. And he does. And this is the most vicious I've seen Rambo in a long time, because again, he's not really using guns so much to find Gabrielle. And I like that. And I like that he's not Superman in this. You know what I mean? He finds out where she is, or he's going to find out where she is. He finds out where she's being held, and the guy's in charge of the prostitution ring, and he gets the fuck beaten out of him. His face ends up being so swollen. He gets a mark carved into his face, and he's off. He's beaten and unconscious for like 2 days on a woman's couch. So it's a very vicious Rambo, a very determined Rambo, but again, a very fragile Rambo. I wouldn't say weakened Rambo, but a non-Superman Rambo, and I like that a lot. Stallone is great. The girl who plays Gabrielle, sweet, innocent, wants to find her dad. When she finds her dad, he breaks her heart. You believe that. The scenes, 1 second, please. Jesus, these allergies, sorry. Dad breaks her heart. You feel for her. The scenes where she's being abused by the pimps, male and female, heartbreaking. The scene she has when she is rescued by Rambo, and they're driving back to the ranch. So sad. So heartbreaking to watch this woman go through all this stuff. Really good. The other actors, there's a reporter who's trying to find out who was in charge of the prostitution ring. She's helping Rambo. She's okay. She's not in that much. The woman who plays the grandmother, not in that much, does really, really well. But these two brothers who are running the ring, fucking assholes, evil bastards. They do their job. They're vicious, they're creepy, they're scary. You hate them, and you had that fist pump moment when they get their comeuppance. So the acting in this, top notch. I already mentioned the violence. You know, that one interrogation scene. We have, when Rambo gets the shit beat out of him, he gets the shit beat out of him. He's hard to look at afterwards when they pull him up. But this is so violent. Guys being impaled, shot, decapitated. Rambo, you know, because eventually, let's just say Rambo gets revenge on one of the brothers, and then it's up to the second brother to come to Rambo's ranch and attack him. And he has this, you know, a lot of people call it Home Alone type of stuff, but he has all these booby traps set up. People are falling through the floor, getting impaled on spikes, and just because he's Rambo, he's got to fucking use a semi-automatic weapon just to shoot them after they've been impaled to make sure they're fucking dead. Oh my God, we have arrows. Thank God, you know, it's an improvement over the last one. There's no CGI arrows like that was in Rambo 4. This is brutal. There's a lot more hand-to-hand combat, and that's what makes it more brutal to me. Yes, there's a lot of gunfights and a lot of, you know, people getting shot in the back of the head with sawed-off shotguns and stuff like that, but there's a lot of fisticuffs. There's a lot of not sword play, but knife play. Just like I said, stabbings with random weapons, and it's very, very brutal. I love the final sequence when I want to say the cartel, but whatever you want to say they are, of men coming to attack Rambo at the ranch. And Rambo's got everything set up from, you know, gasoline dug into trenches that blows up half of the vehicles, to he plays a Doors song in the tunnels to creep the guys out, while he's slowly, you know, in the dark. And he's creepy. He's silent as hell. These guys are scared. And it's just so good. Nonstop good. 20 minutes of him stalking these guys. And the way Rambo finally takes out the second brother. The first brother I won't spoil because, when he finally goes back to Mexico after he's rescued Gabrielle, he leaves his calling card, that's for sure. And then when he finds and kills the last brother, you know he's going to. Come on, spoiler or not. It's brutal, it's bloody, it's gory, and I loved it. Yeah, like I said, there's not too much really to this. Pretty straightforward rescue mission. I love this film. This is probably my favorite one since First Blood. And I really, really liked Part 4. But watching this second time, seeing this different side of Rambo, because he is at peace. I love him before Gabrielle goes to Mexico. He is, you know, he's living in a land of peacefulness. He's happy with this lady and her granddaughter. He's so happy that Gabrielle wants to have a party. He allows the party to come into his tunnels, you know what I mean? So they can have fun. And he's not there, you know, creeping them out. I love the scenes where he's just riding his horse with Gabrielle. So you can tell that they are a close-knit family. And that's what Rambo needs. Because Jesus Christ, since the first fucking movie, this man has had nothing. But because it's Rambo, he can't have anything. This man gets no peace. And that's why, you know, he's such a tragic character. And what I liked about this one, too, is we're finally, you know, there's no jungle anymore. There's no mountains like of Afghanistan. He's not in the jungles of Burma. He's in the streets of Mexico, which is nice, or he's on the ranch. So it's a really nice change of pace with the scenery. It's really cool seeing him doing his investigation, trying to find out where these girls are. And holy shit, when he rescues Gabrielle and he's taking out pimps and johns with a fucking hammer, whether it's to the head or to the balls or somewhere else, he is, you know, knocking down doors, kicking ass, killing people to save this girl. And I loved it because, like I said, it's a Rambo we've never seen. He's trying to save a family member now. And again, it's good to see him out, like in a town. The scene where he meets Gabrielle's dad, and he says, "I should have broken your neck 10 years ago," or something. You could see the hatred in this man's face for her father, and I loved it. Stallone, fantastic performance, and that ending. I'm just gonna leave it up to interpretation. We'll leave it at that. But goddamn, absolutely love this film. Probably the best one since First Blood. So great acting, especially from Stallone. Great characters, great revenge, great rescues, great action, great blood and guts. Great fucking movie. If you haven't seen Rambo Last Blood, get on it, please. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everyone who has been following me, reviewing all these movies in the Rambo series. It's been a hell of a ride. I'm glad. Thank you, Mike from American Werewolf in New Jersey, for saying, "Hey, just out of the blue, you should review the Rambo films." It's been such a fun ride. So much fun. Great films, great characters. So with that, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment below. Tell me, have you seen this? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What do you think of Rambo as a character? All that jazz. As you can tell, I'm a little out of breath right now because my allergies are picking up. And I'm going to sneeze again and have a sneezing fit. So I'm going to cut this short. Thank you, everybody. Like and subscribe. Click the bell. All that jazz. Rambo Last Blood. Powerful film. Check it out. Cheers.